Alright peeps, welcome back to Lemon Canyon with the Lemon Canyoneers here. Now, in the last episode, we started to get things rolling. We breezed through our first drought. We have a few breeding pods up and running for the babbies to get gone. A couple of water pumps as well as a wee bit of storage for the water. We also started to half-bake our little badwater solution here, which led us to find the little lemon tree grove. Look at this wonderful little grove of lemon trees. One day soon, we will have lemonade in Lemon Canyon. But for now, we need to focus on staying alive. And the way we're going to do that is by deleting this lumberjack flag. That's the demise of our civilization right there. Now we've got to replace it with a fermenter here, so that when our large power wheel's ready to go, we could unlock this farmhouse and start picking these cassavas here and feeding our little beavers. Now what we are struggling with is both workers and science points. I think we need science points, so I'm going to unpause that little sciencer there. We are down. Whoa, pause these two now. I was going to say then we are down to 2 builders there, but we should be back up to 3 now that we paused those 2 water pumpers, because our builders have got a lot of building to do. Now would you look at that, we've got our beaver builders here, taking the logs from the large industrial pile, stacking them in the other large industrial pile, which will soon house plugs, as well as chucking them in the old inventor here, which will soon house an inventor, and get our science points skyrocketing. Speaking of, let's pause the game while we've got this beautiful little sunset hue here. We've just got up to 70 science points. Let's get our stairs on the unlock. Yes, please. Up to here. Up to there. And beavers, if you wouldn't mind getting that on with the same sort of priorities I've got pretty much everything else on the map with. OI. Part of our badwater solution is this bridge here and these trees, but we need more population. But we can't boom too quick, otherwise we'll end up starving or thirsting to death. And we certainly didn't want that. You know what, beavers? Maximum priority this bridge here, because I want to get this little section up and running. You want to have a game of Spot the Beaver? I'll give you a hint. They're hiding in the bloody cassavas here. Look, there's one just there. You can see them. Wake up, district builder. You've got loads to build. Mainly this little bridge here. Let's quickly watch them get it in, eh? And now that that's in, you saw that little light up, and you saw that builder beaver turn into a lumberjack. They're going to chop down these little pines here, as well as build this farmhouse with a quickness. You know what, we're down to 6 berries. Let's unpause this little gatherer flag here. I know we're going to lose... Oh, no. I was going to say I know we're going to lose a builder, but where's the rest of our builders? You know what, we've got enough wood for now. I'm going to pause these 2 lumberjack flags. Now the only one left running is this one, and they're only marked to cut that little square there. But we are going to leave this gatherer flag running. So Zoviok here can pick up all the berries for these little babbies to feed on. Well, to grow in? I'm not entirely sure what goes on inside here, other than you can have a quick peek. Look at the faceless beavers. Quick zoom out, it'll give you nightmares. Now let's watch these pines get chopped. And would you look at that? Just as the sun's setting, I can pop this farmhouse in. We can get that maximum prioritized as well. Oh, you know what I went and done? I went and told them to plant a kohlrabi here, like some sort of noob. Oh, I'm not going to tell them to rip it up, but different replant it. And I was going to say don't bother building the farmhouse, but you're already pretty much there. Just build it, beavers. Let's have another game of Spot the Beavers. I made at least one of them easy for you, but there's 5, if not more, on screen. Oh, look at that. We've got a beaver running over here. What are you running for? Are you going to actually construct this farmhouse here, Captain Builder? Why, aye, what a legend. You know what we can do as well? We may as well just delete these 2 lumberjack flags here. Get our wood out. And start. How long has this pine got to grow? Alright, we're going to give that a couple of more days.
Well, we're going to pop a lumberjack.
Well, we're going to pop an industrial lumber mill in here anyway when the time comes. Oh, we got a drought? Did I just miss that warning completely? Or did it not show up? Oh, I was on Control H, wasn't I? With the hood off, looking for beavers. Okay, we have a drought incoming. Inventors 1 and 2 get paused. We're going to unpause a couple of water pumpers. And we have maximum priority on the water storage. Do that, beavers, with a quickness. Thank you very much, Lee. We got 2 builders to get these tanks built. Although we are going to want to unpause a lumberjack flag, which I think means pausing this inventor here. No. What I'm going to do instead, because we've got all the kohlrabis in, I'm going to pause all the farmhouses. All the farmhouses getting paused. Gather a flag, get paused. And I can get 2 more water pumpers on the gun. 1, 2, there we go. We've got a full stock of built water pumpers on this island cannon. And you need to get all that water pumped up, beavers. Now, I think we can pause 3 of these water pumpers. I want to start getting some cassavas on the gun. We didn't want to run out. Alright, we're doing the 3 logs. I don't think we're going to get that much more done. So I'm just leaving with 1 builder. And I think we've got 2 or 3 more little tanks to build, but not expecting them to get built. I've unpaused all of the water pumpers so we can fill all of these tanks and fill the actual water pumps with 15 water each as well. 24-hour workday, beavers. I can see you're about to get that built, or at least somewhat close to. You've got the logs in reserve, so get it in. Get all the water pumped. All the way till the new day. Well, it's a new day. Let's go and do an 18-hour working days for a 6-day drought. Not ideal. Let's leave these 2 bumpers unpaused for a little bit. I'm only going to concentrate on getting that 1 in. That 1 little small tank there. And then we're going to jump on this little farmhouse here. We've got 4 builders. Let's get the food in. So we'll up 2 on there. Let's go 2 on that farmhouse as well. And we'll start picking this kohlrabi. Builder, are you getting that last little bloody tank in? Why aye? Fill it up, beavers. Fill it up. Now, do we still have the water flowing down? We don't. Right. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to press P now and now. There we go. I have no idea. 12 and 12, that's not too bad. Let's get back to chopping these trees, because we do need them chopped. We've only got 2 logs to a name. And you know what, beavers, if you wouldn't mind building this lumberjack flag over here, please. I'd like to start getting these ones chopped down. I completely forgot that I had cassavas planted over here. Unpause that farmhouse. Get some workers in there. Unpause this farmhouse. Get some workers in there. And then I might have to pause some of these little lumberjack flags that I unpaused. There we go. We've got 1 builder. What about these babbies? Are these ready to grow up yet? No, and a no. You just enjoy having a swim, Bobby. Look at them swimming about. Absolute bloody cutie. Going up those stairs. Oh, we're getting the lumberjack flag in over here. And there it is. Tizian, you stop being a lumberjack flag over here and you travel all the way into the canyon to start chopping these trees down over here. Oh, we just had our first death. Romana. Our first iron teeth beaver to fall. At least it was of natural causes in the Lemon Canyon here. Oh, now I do want to check. How long do these trees last? Right, so 14 days. I get 14 days worth of drought before the lemon trees die. That's not too bad. So I went into a bit of a panic in the last episode, because my plan was just to let this area rot. What it be is what it be. But I want to keep the lemon trees, because look at them. With the sun blasting off them in the sunset hue. I want to keep the lemon trees about, you know? If I can. Tell you what, I want to have another look at one of these signs here. What's this one? This looks so fancy. It does look very fancy, I must admit. I wish I could have seen its fully developed fanciness, but no. Not today. There we get 3. Picked up this kohlrabi yet? Not yet. Oh, I just checked. After this autosave here, we have 120 science points. Let's unlock a levy. And not be able to do anything other than place our first lot of levies here and spend the science points. So I suppose even with just 1 levy here, I can demonstrate what my plan is with the bad water. Imagine a dam across the canyon, and when the bad water comes, we divert it out the side to allow it to piss out the side of the map here and not affect our beavers. And once this dam's in place, we're not going to be able to reach any of these trees here. Which is why I've got these little lumberjack flags placed all along this side. And I'm going to start getting them all along this side as well. Try and chop down as many of these trees up here as possible. Oh, lovely. We've got this lovely farmhouse in. That means it's extra lovely because I can maximum prioritize this little bridge. And this little lumberjack flag here. Let's see what I can and can't place of my little dam plan here. Daytime transition. Oh, welcome to the daytime, everybody. Now we have a bit of a better look at what my little dam's kind of look like. And the keen-eyed among you will see a couple of gaps. Obviously the paths we're going to have to fill up as and when we get there. But this gap here, it's going to require an unfortunate amount of science points to get up and running. So we really need to prioritize sciences. But who can I pause? You know, we're doing alright on food. let's pause these back 2 farmhouses here. That'll give us 2 jobs, somehow 3 jobs. Oh, we know what we do need. We need some berries. Let's unpause the gatherer flag. And then we are down to 2 builders. I did notice as I was building me dam that the builders, look at them. They're getting close to getting this finished. Oh, that must be they're getting this finished now. Go on, beavers, get it in. You build our legends. Oh, you're about to run across, do this little lumberjack flag as well? Are you going to become a lumberjacker when you finish it? Or are you going to continue to be a wee builder? You're going to continue to be a wee builder because I didn't up the priority of the workplace. And then now you're going to be the lumberjack, but you're probably going all the way back to the bloody civilization here to get yourself some food or water. Why are you going back? You are properly on your builder's trait, weren't you there when I interrupted you? I'm sorry about that. And now you're going to stop immediately once you've cut down this pine because you're starving and you need some bait. I tell you what, it gets very, very inefficient when you get out in the sticks like this. But I want to take advantage of all of these trees here before they're underwater. Now, in the dam here, I've paused this bottom levee here so that the water still flows through for the time being. Because I dare say we're going to need it. So you must be getting close to picking up all your berries, iBooks. Is this the last one? And then I can pause you? Oh, no, I just saw another one growing there. Go on, get this one you have picked and then I can pause you. Oh, we've got the warehouses in! Hell yeah! Storing the berries, kohlrabies, and fermented cassavas when we get there. Which, to be honest, should probably be pretty soon. Let's unpause this lumberjack flag. We still have a builder. And then hopefully this lumberjack cuts down this pine relatively quickly. How close are we to some of these firstborns to growing up? Not too far. Oh, very close in the case of Azebo here. Oh, we even had some bloody babies grow up. Well, that makes sense then. You got to Zane the lumberjack here. Fell in the pine. Oh, I've changed the layout of the dam on this side. Instead of going 2 across, we're going to go 2 across at this angle. So these 2 bits of path are going to be dam. Right, now let's start thinking about building the way up here. So it's 5 high, so we'll have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Which means we don't want to plant crops here. Now, I think it's in my best interest here to be clever with the marking of the cutting of the trees over here. So let me do that. Right, so that's all the trees we need chopped to get this side of this dam in. And then this side, we'll get in once we finish this connection up here. How we're doing? We're doing our eat with food, our eat with water. I think we're going to see ourselves through this little drought here. It's not going to be too bad. Not too bad. We're still waiting for a couple of these babbies to grow up, but they're not far off. You got Bunu here, not far off at all. Oh, and this lumberjack flag got this little pine dune, therefore we can get the industrial lumber mill in. Yes, thank you very much, Lee. You know what? Let's get a beaver in there, and then let's pause this little lumberjack here. Oh, there's a beaver building the little teeth grindstone. Maybe, almost. One more log. Come on, builder. Why, get it in. Then if there's any broken teeth, the beavers can short that out. Now what I'm noticing, we've got 158 logs, and we're not doing all that much with it. You're full on storage. Is any other lumberjack flags full on bloody storage? You can get paused, and you can get paused. And you know what you can do? You can be builders, and you can build our power facility. Get amongst it. You know, so I don't flap as well. Build that little extra bit of water storage there. Well, let's tune in somewhere scenic and enjoy the beavers building this. Tell you what, as the sun rises in our brand new cycle here, I think the beavers done a valiant effort. They got the full 100 logs in there, and I think that's a bloody, like I said, a bloody valiant effort from the beavers. Are you just gonna, whoa, that's right. All of the water pumpers just switched on. Pause. We'll just do 2 for now. Do we have any builders? 2 builders, okay. That'll do for now. We can calm down on at least one of the inventors. And that's all I'm willing to do for now. Oh, that's right. The beavers are going to start building these tanks now. Because I placed those before I placed these 2 things. Which is all G. Let's get this ready for fermented cassavas. You know what? Let's get a beaver in the farmhouse. Starting to plant and pick those cassavas. And that way they can be ready for when the fermenter's up and running. Let's watch the beavers get the fermenter and the lumber mill in. Oh, well, as night dawns, I'm going to bring up the hood in case we have a tide warning on day 3. I hope not, but just in case. We only have 2 more logs and all in this little lumberjack. Oh, drought approaching! Actually, I shouldn't be worried. No, I should be worried. I shouldn't be whinging, because it could have been a bloody bad tide, which is what happened the last time. So we've got a real chill drought. I've ordered the beavers to build all these breeding pods here so we can start sorting ourselves out in that regard. And we're doing our each with the 2 water pumpers, filling up all this storage. I might turn the rest of them on the big panic a bit closer to the tide turning, but for now, we'll leave it as is. Actually, how many builders do you have? 2. That's right, perfect. We started building a lot of these lumberjack flags around here, which is why we have a lot of workplaces available up at the top there. Now this lumberjack flag just isn't emptying, so I think I'm going to have to build another lumberjack flag right there. Maximum priority, that bad lad, so we can get these trees chopped and start building this bad lad during this next drought, because we have been blessed with a 3rd drought, because I am clearly not ready for a bad tide. Very clearly. Alright, Beaver Builder, are you going to build that lumberjack flag that I want you to build? Go on, mate, get it done. No, you're not. You're going to get some wood so you can build some more of these little... You haven't actually built any of them yet. Oh yeah, you're building them backwards. These breeding pods is what I was going to say. I might switch a 3rd water pump on. Make sure all of these water storages are full up. And as well, build that. Reduce the priority of the breeding pods. I want the water in. Even if it is just 1 more for 30 water, I want it in. There it's in. Lovely. Now reminders on in the comments. I need to pause these when they're right near the end, okay? Don't let us forget like last time, because that was catastrophic. Ask Sulan if you don't believe us. Oh, thank you very much, Nutsbomb. I can finally get the last of these bloody levies in on this side. Well, apart from the path, of course. Let's get the fermented cassavas on the gun. We'll have to get some power wheels on the gun. And I want to get some bloody plankers on the gun and all. Now, can I get away with doing 2 beavers on here? Or will I have to use more? Because it is only bloody 75 and 50. It's only 125, and I think this does 400, is it? Or 300? 300. Yeah, so I should be overkill. A little bit overkill with 2 there. I'm just thinking that might have to be a drought thing. We'll do that in 0.6 days. Alright, last 0.3 days, how we're doing on storage? Not great, not terrible. Let's switch this little water pumper on to fill up this water tank. While we're at it, let's just switch the rest of these on as well. Get that 15 water stored up. Well, it would help if I had a 24-hour workday on. Bloody hell, Beavers, quick, do something. Get some water in there before you all automatically pause when the drought hits. Oh no, what a bloody plebe. And there's the drought. A tidy little 5-day. Well, since now we've got Nout and these 3 here, let's unpause them. And we'll let them run while this water flows down here. We may as well make use of all the water we can. Well, now that we're in the drought, let's unpause all of this stuff. And hopefully get some workers. Not quite, eh? Let's just maximum prioritise them. Just steal workers from the builders. Love it. Let's just have... No, let's have both of the plankers on the gun. No, let's want a bomb planker. We don't have heaps of logs. Alright, look. Let's see how we go with this. Workers, get in place so I can see what the efficiency's like, please. And so I can see it's actually bloody spinning around on your little power wheel. Yeah, how are we doing with this? This must have dried up now. Yep. Right then. That means you 3... getting paused. Beavers, can you hurry up and get here? Thank you. Right, there we go. We got the beavers going in circles. We've got the fermenting the cassavas, and we've got our lumber mill planing those logs into lovely, glorious planks. Look at those beavers go. And what's our efficiency? Supply of 134, demand of 125. Basically, spot on. We've got a decent amount of water stored up. That should see we're through. Now we really need to start super prioritising getting this built. I saw this hour neat, but I thought I'd wait until the morning to show you in the day elite. We got that path connected in for this lovely little farmhouse here. Although I think that means, yeah, we... Oh no, we still have 1 beaver builder. I was going to say I think that means we have no builder beavers, but we got 1, which will do for me. Look at that, we even got power getting spun out. Is anybody using it? Bonu? Get in there and use up that power that this beaver's sloping in. That's hard graft, that, being by yourself powering both of these bloody buildings. Well, you're not really powering the lumber mill just yet, because old mate's still passed out in the cassavas. Oh, this area's cleared up so I can pop me little water pump in here. A bit like that. I'm just getting rid of these berries over here so I can replace them with kohlrabies. Look at that. Even more kohlrabies. You've got to love it. Oh, I saw a cheeky berry. You're going to get demolished with a quickness, little berry. And then as well, I'm going to replace you with a kohlrabi. Are we doing over here with the deforestation? Oh, we're starting to get the little dam in. Happy days. We do need this in very quickly as well. We need all of this in, plus where the paths are as well that aren't placed yet. And all of this in before we hit the next bad tide. And by next bad tide I mean first bad tide. And one of the things I'm going to want to do is demolish all of these blockages here. So let's set these to be demolished with a maximum priority on these and a high priority there. You know, we're in the drought. We need to unpause this inventor and then hope that we can look out a long cycle for, because I'm sure the next one's got to be a bloody bad tide and I'm still not ready for it. I don't want to get wiped out again. I haven't even explored all of these little ruins here and we still haven't even got to the bloody lemons. But thankfully the lemons will be fine for this drought, if not else. I'm going to pause this little breeding pod right at the end there. And actually, let me pause the game in case there's any more that are right at the end, just like that one. I just missed 2. Whatevs. Oh, no, it's just that one. No bother. I'll try and catch a few more as we go on. We've got cycle 4. That means we've got a lot of unemployed beavers because we've just switched on all the water pumpers. Let's pause all but 2. 1. All but 1. That means the water level will go down. But I need all the beaver builders we can get, which we still don't have any of. Well, I can pause you because you've got 20 out of 20 in storage. Pausing you because you've got 18 out of 20 in storage, which is close enough to 20 out of 20. And I'll pause this inventor as well, and that should give us 3 workers to build with. Or 3 builders to work with, whichever way you want to say it. I haven't showed this off in this season yet, but look, the water flows down from these 3 water sources up here. It gans down, makes all of the ground green. As the sun sets, it flows over the edge, and then finally meets up with the lesser flow and goes through Lemon Canyon here. Although, is this the real Lemon Canyon? What are the berries in? By berries, I mean beavers, of course, obviously. How wouldn't you get that? I missed the bloody breeding pod. I had it on the screen the whole time as well. What a guy. What an absolute noobus. I'm just unmarking cut trees on this main island here. The main reason being is I've just unpaused this lumberjack flag so they can go ahead and cut these trees here. The only 2 that are left to be cut. Because I was thinking, why aren't we building this yet? Like, that's 3 logs. It's the same priority as this dam here that the beavers have started building already, and that's also logs. And then I clicked it, and it's like, too far away from district, no path. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. And no path here. So, Halith, do you mind? Oh, why? Oh, this is my fault. Beavers will do everything other than what you want them to do if you give them the opportunity to. Thank you, Beaver! Finally getting these 2 bloody things cut. And that was part of the initial clever tree chopping earlier on in the first episode. Alright, day 3, let's hope there's no warning. No! Why did I have to see it? It's a bad tide warning. Oh, and I am not in the slightest ready for a bad tide in Lemon Canyon. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode so I don't have to deal with this right now. Bye-bye.